Good afternoon. Welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather. Clicked on to the long-range weather forecast discussion from February 11th to the 25th. For February 11th to the 15th, this is what the pattern calls for. Not much change since yesterday. We have sort of mixed height anomalies here across the Arctic region above normal heights here. And we have a trough here in the west, ridge in the east. And we will have a split flow, as you can see here in this pattern, and this will last into early next week with weak energies riding in the northern stream. Now, an amplifier system in the southwest, we'll take a look at that at the surface, okay, in the southwest. That'll track across the southern states. You can see it here, and this will bring rain and snow to the region, mostly rain across the southern plains, which could be heavy Monday and Tuesday, associated with a deepening surface low that can redevelop along the east coast, and we'll take a look at that further as we go into the system. Now, here's our east coast system here. This is the GFS, and models are trending colder, showing snow here across this region here. This is the GFS. This is late Tuesday. Then we look at the European. European is a little faster in getting the system out. And you see where the 540 line here, we'll back it up a little bit. It looks like it's just along the New Jersey coast across southern Virginia. And then we'll look at the ensembles. And the European really cranks this thing up to 991 and a 986 with the deterministics. And the GFS is slower, and that also cranks it up to 91 millibar low here. Now, there's a lot of things that have to come into place for this, and this is it's a very technical forecast. Okay, I'm going to get to it here. We're going to show it here on the upper system. Now, here's our southern energy, and here's our northern energy coming in, and it depends. We went a little bit too fast. It depends where these two systems meet, right here and here. This is off the show. Now, this is the GFS, and it seems to be weaker with this upper level energy. And then we'll look at the European. It kind of misses it, where this low runs out ahead of it, and then it doesn't leave much of anything. So also there's a tendency, well, first of all, you're going to go back a couple days ago when it had the system going offshore way to the southeast off the Florida coast. And now the model's like all over the place still, but there's certain pieces of energy that have to come into place. The northern stream energy, which is way up here, it misses this system, or you go with the GFS where it brings these systems in and phases somewhere near the middle Atlantic coast. And snow amounts, I'm not going to go into that yet, but it could be from a few inches to more than 6 inches. So I just went for it after, and I can say, but I'm not giving specifics where they're going to be. But there's different scenarios that can play out. Now we'll go back and look at this at the surface. Here is the the GFS brings snow, and then the European has snow too. Later Monday, it'll be Monday night to Tuesday. And this is where the 540 line is, way down here across northern Virginia. So there's a lot to play to come into action where these two pieces of energy meet, and where and how strong it gets. If it's stronger, it can even be pulled up close to the north, where it can be more snow, or it could be even pushed more to the south. I wouldn't be surprised if the models have it going back to the south again over the next couple of days. So we'll have to still watch this for next, probably tomorrow and Saturday. Okay, we're going to get, that's all I'm going to get into that now. We're going to look at the pattern now for February 16th to 20th. And we have above normal heights here across much of Canada and the Arctic region. And we have a trough over the eastern Pacific and a ridge builds in the west, trough here in the east. Here's our ridge building here across western Canada there. So for this forecast period, I am calling for above normal temperatures here, and I'm calling for anomalies to be about 4 to 6 degrees above normal. And for precipitation, calling for below normal precipitation here. Probability of occurrence is about 35%. Above normal precipitation here, and the probability of occurrence is near 35%. Now we're going to look at the period for February 21st to the 25th. We still have above normal heights here across the high latitudes, generally below normal heights across the mid latitudes, trough here, zone of flow. So for this forecast period, I'm calling for above normal temperatures here, and I'm calling for anomalies to be about 4 to 6 degrees above normal, below normal temperatures for this region, and anomalies of 4 to 6 degrees below normal are forecast. And for precipitation, below normal precipitation forecast here. Probability of occurrence is about 35%. Above normal precipitation here. Probability of occurrence is near 35%. So we have to watch like tomorrow and over the weekend what the system is going to do. And people that want snow, I think we might get it. And but depending on how much, and like I said, there's a lot of pieces that have to come together with the northern southern stream pieces of energy. So that's the long range weather forecast discussion for February 11th to 25th. Thanks for coming to Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.